finally get revenge!
The Sky Kings are rebuilding the kingdom.
Okay, that's going to be a toss by Keyboy. FlapTZ out of position. Looks like he's going to get countered, but the Abyssal Arrow lands from Few to help FlapTZ get away, and now Kyrie gets punished with the electrifying beats committed by Kyle TZ. Lutpi brought low Keyboy as well. They're safely under tower. They back respecting. ONIC ESPORTS can do in a team fight. Abyssal Arrow will land on Lutpi, and they're just going to dive immediately onto the CC, even though it has a vengeance. Real-world manipulation by the E brought down Kyle TZ, gets punished, and it was stolen actually by Kyrie. Can he get away from FlapTZ? Looks like he will. Keyboy already in the red, but Sans able to help him out. What a win by ONIC. Took down just a little bit. Kyle TZ dashing in and out. He's going to get tossed by Keyboy in an instant burst by ONIC ESPORTS. Few lands the Abyssal Arrow, and it's going to bring Lutpi down low, but Lutpi still alive with a vengeance just in time. FlapTZ getting chased right now.
Or mid-pressure trio that they held.
It's going to be a kick by Ogwin onto Keyboy, and it's Ogwin getting punished. Keyboy with a flicker and the toss-up as well. Few gets taken down. ONIC is closing it on 1,000 at this point of the game. Kyle TZ diving under the tower. Lutpi, even though he had the vengeance, the tempo of the game with a pick-off. Abyssal Arrow lands into Keyboy. Ogwin shows himself, forces it back, while ONIC are looking into taking away the purple buff from Kyle TZ. Kyrie goes in. Kyle TZ still gets his purple buff, and Lutpi gets punished. An easy defend of the purple buff by Falcons earlier, and it's hard for them to get close while FlapTZ has his eyes set on Sans, who commits a flicker to get him back. Ogwin with a kick onto the CC, but Kyrie still gets the turtle. Kyle TZ versus Kyrie. Electrifying beats already onto the Suyo, but Kyrie will be able to get over the wall and into safety, while Few lands another Abyssal. Kyrie, what an escape out in the mid lane. Few gets picked. Able to mark Sans. FlapTZ in the back. Good man marking as well. Kyle TZ already going in straight for Lutpi. Blasts him with the electrifying beats, but Sans with a real-world manipulation just in time. Keyboy with a toss-up. It looks like they're going to be able to punish FlapTZ. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Both EXP laners down.
It's fast. You cannot give Team Falcons space to breathe, and so far Falcons have been able to force out ways for them to breathe in the game.
And because of that force engage, Super Marco is going to land the SOD. It looks like Team Falcons are going to go for the post-objective punish. Electrifying beats already popped, but on hammering through all of the security. Team Falcons will hold on to the tower in the mid. Is Ogwin going to push it? And no, it's Keyboy with a toss-up onto Ogwin. A slide. Yeah, he gets picked or tries to pick. Oh, Keyboy. Oh, fast. Super Marco able to avoid it. Keyboy no longer has conceal and the flicker as well. Are they just gonna decide to push this out? Looks like they will. Kyle TZ brought low. Severo with the pick onto the jungler. Another TZ falls. Could be Few up next, but Severo gets stunned. Ogwin with a kick, but will they be able to take down this Irithel? And they do. But the punish is real. 3 are down on the side of Falcons, and it looks like Ogwin will be the 4th, as Super Marco will be left in the map. And Ogwin finally falls with the Lord marching out of Onyx base.
Oh, it all started with what looked properly, so should just be a tier 2 up top tier taken by ONIC.
Yeah, still have the control. You see the pokes now onto this hill. The FlapTZ already gets taken out. A kick and a stun. Sans gets taken out as well. Super Marco, his SOD did not land. Kyrie falls to Few. Kyle TZ trying to get away as Severo. Lutpi and Keyboy will chase him down. 2 for 2. Will Team Falcons try to? No, they're not going to try these fights.
But they Severo?
Sudden aggression. SOD's gonna land, and Super Marco with the Wind of Nature. He pops it. Keyboy's gonna get kicked, zoned out, and now Keyboy will fall as well. A sudden decision by ONIC.
Team Falcons,
Ogwin finds the kick, but Sans able to survive. Ogwin gets punished, but Team Falcons want towers. It's only 1 base turret remaining for ONIC ESPORTS, but FlapTZ gets stunned by Kyrie. It gets damaged by Kyrie. Kyle TZ goes in, and he gets punished as well. As Kyrie, we thought he was down, but he was able to get away just in time from Fan, because suddenly your advantage is gone. FlapTZ might be gone next up in the docket. They're chasing after the hill, but Severo again going in. Punish Kyle TZ with the electrifying beats. Keyboy gonna be up next. Team Falcons looks like they're gonna be able to get more. They get 2, and suddenly this Lord is amounting to nothing as Ogwin with a kick onto Lutpi right now onto the CC, but Super Marco goes in the mid. Vengeance by the Moscow. Lutpi's still alive, but Marco, Ogwin, and Flap 2 too much for him to handle.
What is going on? We saw a masterclass mlbb match in our first match. He will be sent down below. Keyboy!
Oh, with the toss-up onto Ogwin. Immortality pop. Here comes SNAPDRAGON in the backline trying to go after Severo. SMD will let Super Marco is able to find Severo. When the Abyssal Arrow gets tossed, no one gets hit. Meanwhile, in the Lord Pit, Sans is up next on the dock. That's 2 down for Onic, and Team Falcon smells a win on the way. The minion waves are crashing in, but Team Falcon slowing things down, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Ogwin again with a kick onto Keyboy. Keyboy trying to hold on. Lutpi gets blasted by Kyle. Kyrie trying to defend. The minions crashing in, and the Falcons will soar over all members of ONIC Esports in the tournament. It looks like Team Falcons want to commit it. They want to try. Kyrie's still able to win the Retribution battle. Real world manipulation. Kyrie's still alive. Ogwin with a flicker. Jeet Kundo takes down Kyrie. Ogwin gets first blood against the jungler of ONIC Esports, while it's only Flapteasy down for Team Falcons. It's a longer fight, and a longer fight that did not go well for either two teams. Keyboy brought low. That's a 2-for-2 trade. They're just scrapping again.
Super messy against Sans. If he doesn't get a proper front to back, it's really tough to play the composition. And now they're trying to invade again.
Ogwin gonna get blasted down. Real world manipulation by Sans. AOG by Keyboy on the dot. Gets Flapteasy. ONIC Esports can still take this purple buff away. Kyrie with a stun at the Flapteasy, and the Uranus goes down. One of the disadvantages of having an EXP laner with no Anaka. Lutpi committing the vengeance, trying to survive. He's getting chased by the Joy and the Uranus. Yo-Yo Blitz.
Uranus will be free. And Onic still wants to contest for Turtle 3.
Okay, Abyssal Arrow lands at the Keyboy. That could be big, but Sans with the Starfield right away, punishing the Uranus that gets deleted. Advantage for ONIC Esports, but they don't have a big ticket ultimate. AOG though, Keyboy not gonna land it. Ogwin getting zoned out. Kyle TZ still here. Few gets taken out by Severo in the mid lane, and that means Team Falcons needs to third turtle get aggro. Suddenly surprise Few, and suddenly with a kick, it's Ogwin surprising Lutpi this time around. Super Marco getting his first kill onto the board. Keyboy still spots Flapteasy, and since Super Marco has using the taunt to stop Team Falcon's engagement, now ONIC Esports in a much better spot compared to game number 1. AOG and the real world manipulation takes down the Granger, all the reach and all the set, as Kyle TZ gets pushed back by Kyrie, and ONIC Esports
now has the win of nature. Ogwin's looking for more. Kyrie stuns him up.
Shifu, just gets blasted by Severo. And ONIC Esports look to capitalize on the poke. But Severo looks like he's gonna get punished this time by Marco.
It was 1 HP. Flapteasy went a bit too aggressive. Severo!
He finds Few! And Severo! Perfect timing, finally witnessing everything they can, while ONIC Esports wants to end. Flapteasy brought low, and ONIC Esports, let's see if they're just gonna throw bodies. They have it locked in the base, the minions too much, and the main effect of the Selena and White's gotten slower. Okay, Flapteasy, Purify already, real world manipulation committed. Flap survives, Ogwin enters, but still too far, the members of Team Falcons to follow up. Here comes Kyle TZ. He's gonna get control. Keyboy misses the implosion. It's not gonna land. My mind here, as ONIC Esports wants to. It lands on the Keyboy, plus the damage from the Granger. The turnaround is underway. A double kill for Super Marco. Few still landing. This is ONIC side of the river. Arrow will not land again. But that's the threat. One big arrow forces the dash out of Severo. Flapteasy goes forward. The ultimate, and Kyrie just easily gets it. AOG entry, but the real world manipulation is perfect. Lutpi goes down. That's going to be one down. Kyle TZ going to the back line. Sans gets the flicker away. Super Marco going forward. He wants Keyboy, but Keyboy able to get away. Flapteasy sees it. Few sees it. ONIC looks like they could get the slort, but they're getting zoned down by the members of Team Falcons. Kyle TZ goes in for the implosion by Keyboy, but Keyboy gets taken on. Kyle TZ got the immortality, but Kyrie got down. Double kill for Super Marco, but Severo is on with a double kill onto Falcons. Marco brought low the
arrow, the golden one.
And Sans with the Starfield. A little bit too early, but it provides a space. Keyboy already with the conceal. He's looking for the big implosion to finally end it. The last win of ONIC was December 2023. Can they finally get the revenge? Severo with a free hit. Double kill for Severo, and ONIC Esports finally get revenge.
The Sky Kings are rebuilding the kingdom. from the ground up with new members, Savero and Lutpi. Finally, after years of losing to their kryptonite, Team Falcons have finally been taken down by ONIC.